Hey guys, this is Sean from HZad Education. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, and today we're going to do our vocabulary lesson. Sorry I'm late on this. I'm supposed to upload this every Monday. It's got a little busy recently. Now, let's talk about the first word from our vocab list today. It is distort. D-I-S-T-O-R-T. Distort, guys, means make something out of shape. So if I have I don't have something here, but if I have, let's say, a sponge and I squeeze it, I'm distorting it. So I'm distorting the shape of it, making the shape something else. So turning something into something else in terms of the shape is called distort. The next word today is sphere. S-P-H-E-R-E. Sphere is a round object. It's a three-dimensional round object, and guys, if you want to see this list written down, I do spell it, but it is written down on my blog. The link for my blog is in the description, so you can check it out there. So any round object is a sphere. The next word is restrain. R-E-S-T-R-A-I-N. Restrain means to stop someone from doing something. So if there is a criminal and the police got him or her, they are trying to restrain the criminal because the criminal is trying to get away. So they are trying to hold the criminal back and push him or her back into their police vehicle or somewhere else. So you're restraining someone from doing something. A lot of times, if you're parents, you restrain your kids from doing something wrong. It's just a more formal word to say that you're stopping someone from doing something. That's word number 3, restrain. Word number 4 for today is minimal. Minimal means very little. It's spelled as M-I-N-I-M-M-A-L, sorry. So minimal. Minimal is little. So if I have minimal patience, it means I have little patience. So instead of little, I can say minimal. I don't need to, but if I am doing one of my English exams, I will, because I want to sound fancy. The next word for today is preliminary. Okay, it's a nightmare to pronounce. Preliminary. P-R-E-L-I-M-I-N-A-R-Y. Preliminary. See, it's difficult to pronounce. It means initial, so starting stages of something. For example, I am developing an app and I'm in the preliminary stages. That means I'm in the early stages, beginning stages. The next word is norm. N as in Nancy. N-O-R-M. Norm is like normal, and it comes from the word normal, actually, or maybe normal comes from norm. Norm means something that is usual or happens generally. For example, nowadays wearing masks is the new norm. It means it's the new normal, new style. It's like the commonly accepted thing in the society is a norm. Okay. Confine, number 7, C-O-N-F-I-N-E. Confine means to limit something or someone in a certain space. For example, let's say there's a kidnapper and they kidnapped someone and they confined them to a room. So they cannot leave the room now, it's locked up. And if I have some, let's say, if I don't like someone, I wanna beat someone up. It's bad if I do it physically, of course, and that's why I need to confine those thoughts in my brain. So this is confining thoughts, like trapping them in your brain, not letting them out. So you can use it for real physical things and non-physical things. The next word is seize, number 8, C-E-A-S-E. Seize means to stop. It's a verb. It's the same meaning as stop. It is just more formal, so it is recommended that you use it for your exams. It's going to make you sound better. Next is coherent, C-O-H-E-R-E-N-T. Coherent means organized. So in IELTS, you have a mark in writing for coherence. That means organization. So I know in CELPIP you have that mark too. So coherent means organized. Number 10, coincide, C-O-I-N-C-I-D-E, coincide. It means something happening at the same time with something else, like two events happening at the same time. For example, it's awkward when there's sun and there's snow as well. So I can say the sunshine and the snow coincided. So it's like happening at the same time, which is rare. So you would use it with some things that are rare. You can say, there was the lightning storm in California and the hurricane in New York coincided, and that made it very bad for the economy of the US for that certain day. So it's like some things happening at the same time. Coincide is a verb. Number 11 is attain, A-T-T-A-I-N. Attain means to get something. So I attained a college degree. I attained some knowledge from this YouTube video. You get something. Number 12 is erode, E-R-O-D-E. So now you attain something. If you erode it, you erase it. Erode means to erase. So it's non-physical if you use it, for example, I want to erode all the bad memories in my life. So that's like intangible. You can't really touch those memories, but you can also use it for something that is physical. For example, you have heard of soil erosion. So soil erosion happens when the river, for example, flows over the soil and takes away the important particles of the soil. So now it's erasing those soil particles, and that's what you call soil erosion. So it could be used physically as well. Number 13 is integral, I-N-T-E-G-R-A-L. Integral is something that is important. So next time you want to say important, just say integral. So you can say eating a healthy diet is integral for my body's growth. 14, rigid, R-I-G-I-D. Rigid is my schedule for posting vocabulary, which is every Monday. So it's usually very strict, very formal, and to the point. But this week it was not rigid. So that means rigid is something which is very hard to change. It usually never changes. And usually it's negative. So if I say that I have a rigid personality, it means I'm very stubborn. I don't listen to anybody else, and that is not good. So it's like a stubborn person or something, some substance can be rigid, which does not change. The last word for today is concurrent, C-O-N-C-U-R-R-E-N-T. I have mentioned this in previous lessons, but not in a vocab lesson. When I mentioned this in the previous lessons, I said concurrent is the same thing like current. So when you want to say current, just say concurrent and you will get more marks if you are doing IELTS or CELPIP. So just do that, okay? Concurrent, same thing like current. Current news, you can say concurrent news. You will just sound more fancy if you add C-O-N before C-U-R-R-E-N-T. No hyphen needed, it is one word. And that's it, guys. That is our 15-word lesson today. If you like it, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll be back here a few times this week, and I'll upload some really good videos. So feel free to subscribe and share this channel with your friends if you find any value in it. This is Sean signing off. Thank you, and have a safe day.